Thank you for joining us at xm.com. In this preview video, we'll be looking at the anticipated delayed OPEC Plus meeting and, of course, the outlook for oil. I'm Cristina Marujos. With me today is Rafi Boyajian, our lead investment analyst. Rafi, members of the alliance were considering extending supply cuts in 2024 before the meeting got canceled on Sunday. Now, the OPEC Plus alliance is meeting on Thursday. Do you think deeper cuts might be on the table?
Well, Christina, we really don't know because we're getting a lot of mixed signals from OPEC. So it does appear that the reason why they postponed the meeting in the first place, which of course was down to some disagreements with several African nations who wanted, or who were rather against cuts in their production quotas, because these countries had been underproducing until recently. Now that they're maybe in a position to be raising their own output, OPEC is pressuring them to accept lower quotas. So that appears now that probably they're heading towards some kind of a compromise. But there seems to be still, I guess, some hesitancy or a bit of a pushback among OPEC and non-OPEC members against deeper cuts. And we're also hearing some reports that potentially we may get another delay in the meeting. So it's possible we might not get a decision on Thursday. But I think the most likely scenario probably is that OPEC will reach some kind of a compromise. The big question now is whether we're going to get simply a rollover of existing cuts into 2024, or are we going to get an announcement of even deeper cuts?
And taking that into consideration, let's look at oil prices that took a hit from the delay in the meeting. Could we see oil prices recover if indeed further cuts are agreed?
Well, if we don't get deeper cuts, if we just simply get a rollover, I don't think that's really going to do much in bolstering oil prices. It might provide a bit of a support, but overall markets have become rather pessimistic about the demand for oil in the coming months, because they do see, a slowdown in the U.S. economy. They do see possibly a recession in the euro area, and we of course have this sluggish recovery in the Chinese economy. But on the other side of this argument is if inflation continues to come down, and of course, if oil prices come down, that's going to help the inflation narrative. So by the middle of 2024, if we have major central banks starting to cut rates, then that's going to boost their economies. It's going to boost demand as well. So maybe this pessimistic outlook, even if OPEC isn't able to announce any meaningful cuts, it might be short-lived. Maybe it's going to be more of a medium-term short to medium-term story rather than a longer-term story. But at least for the next few months, unless OPEC does either announce deeper cuts or send a strong signal that they are willing to cut more if oil prices continue to come down, then I think oil prices will remain under pressure.
Rafi, thanks so much. This was a preview video here at xm.com.